hosting really unique activities, photography for pets, employee referral bonuses. These are just some of the 9 side hustle ideas that we are gonna share with you today that you can start a business anywhere in the world, no matter if you're on your iPad, iPhone, or laptop. We know a lot of you are like, we don't have any ideas, so we made this video just for you. Let's dive into the ideas so you can get started today. And if you're an entrepreneur, I want to help you. So make sure to subscribe to that beautiful channel down below. Idea number 1, employee referral bonuses, AKA the headhunter side hustle. So when I worked at mint.com, they offered $5,000 to referral. Look, I was 25, boy was hungry. I went and spent most of my time doing the marketing in Mint, but a lot of time actually trying to find referrals to bring people into mint.com. I ended up making $10,000 hiring the lead designer and one of the lead developers at mint.com. Now, what's the opportunity here actually for you? So let's say you're unemployed, you're at home, you're like, yo man, I'd love to get a job. Go to job boards and see who is hiring anyone. Okay, stick with that. And then go actually see if you have any friends that fit any of these potential jobs and would do excellent at these jobs. Now, what I would recommend is contact the companies and say, hey, I have a friend, you're looking to hire a person. Can I just refer them to you? If it actually works out and you end up hiring my friend, would you mind donating to me at the end of it? You can totally pay what you want if it ends up working out. Now for the company, they're like, yeah, there's no risk. And for your friend, you're actually hooking them up and you can become a headhunter for mid-level, low-level, high-level roles. Now the question you're starting to think about is like, why aren't more people doing that? They are, but this is actually normally just happening at super high-end like VP, CMO, CEO, super senior developer type roles. And those people make $100,000 per placement. Think about that for a second. Now, why isn't there someone doing this kind of on the mid-level or lower level roles across customer support, in sales, and marketing and development? A lot of people just starting their jobs. There's not. I think this is one of the easiest side hustles to get going. Also really rewarding is you're helping people find work and you're helping people hire great people. It's an awesome match. Idea number 2, setting up email marketing and autoresponders for small businesses. Now, Adam Moncrief has done over 52 email marketing related jobs and earned over $100,000 on Fiverr. That is pretty bonkers. But at the same time, when you send an email and you make a lot of money, it's very easy to justify the ROI on an email marketing campaign. Now, what's the opportunity here? So for appsumo.com, it is our #1 marketing channel and we are almost a $100 million revenue business. So that means $50 million a year is generated by us sending emails. So if you can go to other businesses and set up their email marketing and they can actually even make any money, you will be able to get paid and be able to build out a side hustle. So how can you get started today? Number 1, set up your own email marketing campaign to really just understand email marketing before you try to go and sell it to other people. There's sendfox.com. That's tools that we have built for ourselves. That's what I love and use. There's a bunch of other tools out there, but that's what I'd recommend. Step 2, look at anyone who has e-commerce and go sign up for their newsletter. Go look at any of the products. Maybe it's Bad Birdie shirts, maybe it's Armbrust USA mask or whatever that is. Sign up for the newsletter and see if they send you any emails. Now, if they don't send you any emails, create the email for them. Don't just email them and be like, yo, let me do your email marketing. Create their email for them, create the autoresponder series you wanna set up for them, send that to them and say, hey, I'd love to help you with your email marketing. Here's exactly what I do for you. That's exactly how you close deals. Once you've emailed that to them and you say, hey, if you send emails, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make X amount of dollars based on what I've seen. Of course they're gonna respond to your email. They're gonna give them free money. I think that's one of the easiest side hustles that you can go to so many different business providers on and help them get that executed. Idea number 3, create an ebook, course, template, software, and launch it on AppSumo. AppSumo.com is one of the sites I helped start. It is the #1 marketplace for entrepreneurs. So if you could create tools that help other entrepreneurs, we will literally promote it to them for you for free. And we've even created a $1 million, I can't believe we're doing this, AppSumo fund for Black Friday. So we are going to now pay you to help you launch your digital product on our platform, and then we'll help promote it as well. You just have to submit before November 17th to qualify. We're gonna have a link below in the description, but it's appsumo.com/BFF. Now for yourself, the biggest thing about the AppSumo Marketplace is just get started. So if you have any skill that you can teach other entrepreneurs, maybe it's in marketing, maybe it's in finance, maybe it's design templates, go list it on appsumo.com and we'd be excited to pay you and promote it to the over the million Sumolings that are out there. Idea number 4, remote virtual assistant. So there is a site called hiremymom.com. And a woman named Jamie was found by my buddy Nick Gray about 5 years ago, and he referred her to me, and I have been working with her for over 5 years. What does a virtual assistant do? Let me just give you just a high level of some of these things, but you've probably heard it. So they can check emails, they can do calendar, scheduling, they can answer direct phone calls. Do people still do phone calls? They can help pay your bills. For me, a lot of times they buy on Amazon and return on Amazon. They coordinate gifts, they coordinate my flights, they help make sure people come on time. Now, what is the opportunity here for you? Now, virtual assistant is a flexible job and it can pay between $20 to $50 an hour and even more. Plus, if you could actually work with really interesting people as a virtual assistant, you can learn a lot from that person. Now, how can someone get started for this? Number one, go look at any of your friends that are entrepreneurs that run companies and see if they have assistants. And if they don't, offer to do it for free for 2 weeks. Now, when you go to someone, you'd be like, hey, can I work for you for free for 2 weeks? They're like, no, I'm busy. All you have to say is, hey, what's on your to-do list? And I will do it for you for free for the next 2 weeks. Entrepreneurs have things they need help with and they don't have enough time to be able to do it. The other way that you can do this, besides looking for your own network, which I think is the easier way, is go on a site like hiremymom.com, and there are a ton of job boards like assistantly.com and others that are looking to place virtual assistants, so you can just put yourself up on those sites. Idea number 5, hosting unique virtual team building activities. So Kat and Alan built a popular Airbnb online experience with over 2,000 reviews. And you realize not everyone does a review. They do virtual living room scavenger hunts. Now, how does it exactly work? So the person hosting the event gives out a riddle regarding something that is common in everyone's house. Peanut butter? And the attendees have to go out and find that item. That is pretty damn cool. Now, I had my own personal experience with this. My buddy Tiny came over, and hopefully we can throw a video up here. And he hid all these clues around my house. Now, obviously, I don't know if you want Tynan in your house, but I love the idea of virtual scavenger hunts, or how do you do team building, or even date night activities just like this. Now, the last person to find that item in each round has to sit out until there is only one person remaining and they're kicked out of their house. Now, what's the opportunity for you? So after the pandemic, a ton of companies, just like AppSumo.com, are transitioning to remote work. And they want more virtual team building activities to bring the team together, and it's great for culture. So we've actually done these at AppSumo. We did one with a virtual drag queen, which was super fun. So how can you actually get started in this business today? Now, taking a step back here, one thing that you gotta do is make sure you go to companies that have people remotely, that have money, that are saying, hey, we care about our people and we wanna solve this. Companies like AppSumo, and I'm sure companies that a lot of you are familiar with. And then go to them with a solution like a scavenger hunt, maybe it's a drawing game, or something else fun that everyone can do as a team building exercise. The second thing I would consider is that where else can you now find new clients? So referrals, as I mentioned, is a great way to do it, but you can also post yourself on Airbnb, TripAdvisor, and other online marketplaces so other remote companies can look for you. The problem is that you're gonna be there and kind of wait around. What I'd recommend number 2 is go on your LinkedIn or look on your phone and see which of my friends have companies that are remote and offer to just do the first event for free. And it'll be a great experience to actually see how the event goes, and then all you say is, hey, I'm gonna do it for free, but I just want a referral to any other company you have. Now you have a virtual remote team building business. Make sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell if you haven't done that yet. I put out exclusive office hours where I answer all of your questions about business and marketing for free, just for our subscribers. Idea number 6, selling upcycled items on Etsy. Not what I was expecting. Paula Keck owns a popular Etsy store with over 144 5-star reviews. People send their loved ones old clothing and she turns them into a teddy bear quilts and pillows. That is damn cool. I like that she's using Etsy, but you can also use Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of other things for this idea. Now, it's a great idea that I think a lot of you should copy. What's the opportunity? Etsy's super big. 2, people are super social conscious these days, so these are great ideas that people can do anywhere in the world. Now, how can someone like you get started? First off, just go experiment, have fun with it. Go to all your friends, ask for all their crap, and see what kind of fun things you can build. Now, what you're looking for is when you give them back that recycled or upcycled item, you want the, oh my God, that's so cool, and they actually wear it, or they use it, or they benefit from it. If they're just like, oh, this is cool, garbage, that's not something you're actually gonna be able to sell to other people. Once you've actually found the thing that people are really excited about, I would actually go to Etsy second. First, I would keep going throughout my own network, and then I would go through the referrals. Then I would go to Etsy and Facebook Marketplace and other places like that to then scale out my online business. Idea number 7, hosting in-person parties with a twist. So how does it work? Pick 2 opposite things and mash them together. So what is the opportunity here? Everyone is cooped up, and so any activity you can do in person, people are gonna be gobbling up. You've seen, there's all these like picnics at the park. They took catered dinners and open parks, put it together, PBJ. Let's just say you like Star Wars, which I don't like, maybe you also like cats too, and a speed dating event. Put them together. Now the question again is like, how do you get customers? Find an activity that you would wanna go to yourself. You can actually just text your friends, yo man, I'm thinking about doing this. Can you Venmo or PayPal or give me that old school paper money? And see if you can actually get people excited about it. There's also places like Reddit, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, that if you actually find an activity that's working, that you can actually figure out then how to scale it out. Now, one thing I wanna caveat is that a lot of people are like, no, this is a small business, it's only $1,000. Every business starts with just a few dollars, and then you could figure out how to scale it out. Maybe it's not actually doing the events that you figured out, it's actually creating a platform so that other people can launch that kind of stuff. That's how it all works. Idea number 8, selling home baked goods on the Facebook Marketplace. So our new guy, George, he works on that channel, he used to order ube tarts from the Facebook Marketplace. He found it was actually cheaper than the ones being sold at the local bakery in Hawaii, what he purchased in bulk, and they tasted really good. Now, what's the opportunity? There are over 1 billion monthly active users on the Facebook Marketplace. That's a lot of people who are saying, I'm kind of interested in buying something. And it's not only to sell your junk. You can be selling home-baked goods like George bought, like cookies or cheesecake or bread or pasta, or you could be cooking lunches and meal prepping for people. So how can you actually get started? If you enjoy baking, just go post different things that you're baking and see if anyone else wants it. Also, you can post things you're going to be baking, seeing if there's an interest in it, then you actually just go bake it. It's kind of a customer-first approach. It's something we've talked about a lot on this channel. So think about things you're excited about. Maybe it's gonna be in alcohol, maybe it's gonna be in drinks, maybe it's gonna be in food, maybe it's gonna be in snacks. Could also be fun things like, hey, if you're a bicyclist, I made these fun bars for other cyclists. There's a lot you can try out. But the thing that we should all take away from is look for places where there's active people raising their hand to spend money and go see what things you're excited to make and they're excited to buy from you. Idea number 9, photography for pets. So shout out to all my cat lovers out there. In 2012, JB Shepherd was hanging out at his favorite local bar, chatting with the bartender. Hello, hello. And the bartender told him that her dog was going to die soon. Oh, shit. And he wanted to get some nice photos. Now, if he's doing it for dogs, couldn't you also do it for cats? And the pet industry alone, this is crazy. Is this real? A $99 billion industry just in the US alone. So the opportunity is massive. And again, as I've always talked about, look for the tidal waves that even if you get your little surfboard on, you're gonna do really well. Now, how can people get started? So what I would do is look at any of my local groups. So on WhatsApp, in Slack, maybe in social media, and just ask if anyone has a pet. Hey, does anyone have a dog? Anyone have a cat? Anyone have a pet rabbit? And then if you wanna do the dog photography stuff, just even do that. You don't have to be super creative. I think that's what people are thinking when they have to start a business. I gotta find the one secret thing no one else is doing. There's a lot of Mexican restaurants in every single town. So go and ask your friends once you find out who actually has pets. Hey, for $25, I'll take professional pictures for your pets. You can start an Instagram account. Maybe you can actually manage different people's pet Instagram accounts. The point being is that just use it as a jump off point. So maybe it's pet photos, or it's pet costume, or it's even renting pets for birthday parties. But use the photography for pets as a great starting point, especially if you want to be a photographer. If you like this video and you want to hear how a side hustle can grow into $1 million business, make sure to check out this video right up here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Go subscribe to the channel. I love you, and I'll see you out there.